Hello everyone. If you are researching about parrots, birds, because you're thinking of getting one, you're not sure what to get, but you're starting to lean towards conures, you're in the right place, because in this video, I will be talking about conures and in general, but I will also dig into why I think after owning a black-egg conure for almost 2 years, why I think they should come with a warning label. Here's Olive. Olive is my black-egg conure. She is almost 2 years old now, and I had her since she was 2 months old. What are you doing? Do you want to come here? Come here. Black-egg conures are very similar to green cheek conures. They're pretty much the same size, maybe a little bit smaller. Are you gonna poop? Yes, you are. That's okay. Maybe slightly smaller. The tail is a little bit shorter than a green cheek conure, but they're pretty similar in size and in behavior as well. The other very common conure you can find are sun conures, which are bigger than this. I want to say maybe double the size, and they are way louder. So if you're thinking of getting a conure and you live in an apartment, maybe you want to get a black-egg conure or a green cheek, not a sun conure. Yeah. Overall, most conures are known for being, want to come here? For being cuddly birds, funny birds. I don't trust you today. You're being weird. Come on, come on, come on, step up. No. I'm going to put her away because she's being weird. This is what I mean by they should come with warning labels. She's being weird all day. All right, I'm back here. The little dinosaur is in her cage. She's not happy. Here's what I think you should know before considering getting a conure. Yes, I really think they should come with warning labels because many different things, but I think people have this concept of little conures. They see videos, they're all being cuddly and they sleep on your shoulder and they give kisses and they're all cute and all. And even though this is all true, and I think there's a flip side to this, and this is the flip side here. First of all, they're kind of nippy. You have to train them that biting is actually not okay. And you can't really stop a bird from biting. You have to avoid the biting happening because biting is kind of a natural behavior for them. So this is a whole topic on itself, and I could do a video about this, but I find of all my birds, and I have 2 budgies, 1 Indian ringneck and 1 in Olive, the black-egg conure, I find that she's the one that bites the most. Conures can be a little bit of a one-person type of bird. If you don't put the effort to socialize them and to be around other people. Olive actually attacked my 18-year-old daughter once or twice. So my daughter has no interest or very little interest in the birds, so she never really hangs out with them. And then if she just comes in out of the blue while I'm with Olive, chances are that Olive might attack her. If we don't really look at her body language, it's what's happening, because that happened in the past. So you want to make sure that if you don't want your conure to be a one-person bird, that you socialize the bird. You may, like, the entire family is interested into participating with training and stuff like that. I find my conure to be pretty hormonal. even though I try to avoid any trigger when it comes to hormones, she still, I want to say, like, and I found this especially this year from August to October, which is typical Conure mating season. She was pretty hormonal, and hormonal behavior comes with being kind of possessive over her person and kind of aggressive and unpredictable. And I'm generally really careful with that. So she does get 12 hours of sleep, sometimes 11 because, scheduling and stuff. But usually she gets the 12. I don't serve like warm food that could be triggering for hormones. She doesn't have bales, plastic toys, any of that in her cage. No hut, nothing fabric, nesty type of material, anything like that. She doesn't have a high fat diet either. She gets pellets, top pellets, which is not high in fat at all. She doesn't get seeds or barely any, a little bit in foraging. And for training, she gets some seasoned nuts, no peanuts. So I'm really being careful with anything that could trigger hormonal behavior. But I think they are such cuddly birds. Like, if I put her closer to my face, she's gonna snuggle here. Like, literally, she's just gonna snuggle. And I think that, in a sense, is the flip side of having a cuddly and snuggly bird, right? Because that creates that hormonal behavior in itself, right? So we just have to be careful with that. And as a human, when you see your bird wanting to snuggle and cuddle, you just want to encourage that. So you have to be careful with this. I find that conures, specifically black-cape conure or green cheek conure category, the little ones, they're a little bit harder to read sometimes. I find that bigger parrots, so for example, my Indian ringneck, I can read her body language really well. Olive, sometimes she's just so unpredictable. For example, I just put her back in her cage because earlier I was testing my stuff and I was starting to create the video, and she was just on me chilling, and then right away she just bit me. So obviously there's a reason behind this and you need to look into it. But because I was busy and I wasn't focused on whatever she was doing, I didn't see her body language change. I didn't see it. So was it because I wasn't giving her enough attention and then she got upset and tried to bite me? It's really hard to define. I find with conures, they're just so unpredictable sometimes, and their behavior changes or mood changes really fast. They're doing all kinds of cute stuff. They're little clowns. And so I'm going to give you an example. So sometimes she just walks like a little soldier, I find. It's really cute, but that means, holy man, don't put your hand in your cage or whatever. Oh my gosh, my birds are being so loud right now. I'm not giving them any attention. I'm just talking. I just find that the behavior or their body language is not as obvious as, for example, my Indian ringneck. I can tell when my Indian ringneck is not in the mood. I can tell. It's super easy, and I'm like, okay, got it. My conure, not so much. I don't know if she's mad, if she's just playtime, and sometimes playtime can flip over really quick too. So in conclusion to this, if you're thinking of getting a conure, you should most definitely get one because they are awesome. But you need to think about those warnings because they are real and they are challenging. And those warning signs, you will not see them right away, especially if you get a baby conure, because when they're a little baby, they will sleep on you. They won't bite hard. Those hormonal behaviors are not going to show. And one day they're going to show and things are going to change and you might not be prepared for this. But if you keep in mind those warnings, you will be prepared and you will be careful. So think about that, is that there's a flip side to that coin of being a very cuddly and snuggly bird. And the flip side is hormonal behavior, biting issues, being possessive over their person. So you have to be careful. You have to be the bigger person that will say, oh, you know, I really want to cuddle you and I really want to give you kisses all over, but I'm not going to do that because I know later on it's going to bite me in the, maybe literally. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it brought you some clarity over conures. Let me know if you would like to have one about Indian ringnecks and budgies, because those are the birds that I know the most. I would happy to do those videos for any other type of birds. I can do the research and I can also find people that have these birds and maybe bring them on the channel and talk about these species. So let me know if you're interested in that in the comments below. Which bird do you want to know about? And I will happy to do that. All right, take care, guys. Bye.